Hi guys, today on our show Ground Talkies, we have a special guest on the way from United States. She's a special
Oh,
coach and motivation speaker, and she have a very professional clients. She help them to build their career and guide them in the right path. She has been on a very big positions in some companies like Salesforce. So today we have in our show, we will have some conversation with her about her journey and how she is helping the clients and how she can motivate the youth of our country. So Jennifer, welcome to our show.
thank
Ground
you so
Talk.
much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Same here. Thank you so much for being on the show. It's really good to see you face to face after a long time. So, Jennifer, please
Yeah.
give us an overview about what exactly you do and how you are helping people.
Yes. Oh, well, I love that you are focusing on inspiring youth. I have done a lot of work with youth in my career, particularly focusing on college students and really helping them with their transition from college into their professions, and have built technology programs in the technology field around supporting that transition. And I have done a lot of other things in my career and found myself now as a professional coach really wanting to continue to support college students in that transition from a slightly different perspective. And then also really working with athletes and their transition. I myself was an athlete through all my formative years, and just really seeing the need for athletes to learn how to transition from their athlete identity to the next stage and version of themselves moving forward in a healthy way. And then also working with professionals. I work with a lot of professionals to help them in career transitions or transformations. I find that a lot of people now are sitting back and saying, wow, is what I'm doing really what I want to do? How do I figure out what my passion is and what that looks like? And how do I make sure that I'm maximizing everything I'm doing so I get the greatest fulfillment and happiness? Because that's what we're here for, right? We want to go do things where we're contributing our special gifts. And sometimes that takes some different paths to get there, and there's learning all along the way. So I really work with clients to help them through those transitions and support them to really observe and see what it is that's important to them, what is it their special gifts that they contribute to everything they do, and then go set goals and really coach them and support them to go reach those goals.
Amazing. So, how you suggest for the youth of our country, if we talk about United States or India, like who wants to pursue their passion perfectly, but they are not able to pursue their passion, and they are stuck with their own stuff to pay the bills, but
Hmm.
anyhow in their subconscious mind they have something to do, something of it of their own, like what they're passionate about. So what do you want to tell to those youth?
Yes, yes. Well, I myself have two teenage daughters, and I see our Generation Z and Gen Y. I've spent a lot of time with Generation Y, and the college recruiting aspect and coaching those individuals. But I really see Gen Z and Gen Y as I have a lot of faith in all of our future generations coming up. They have a really big responsibility, and they also have so much to offer. And our world is different. I think it's really ripe and ready for everyone to bring those gifts forward. So, to answer your question, it's we are in a culture of wanting everything now. It's like you get technology, you get it now. It's at your fingertips, you get it now. And our youth has grown up that way and will continue to be more in that space of getting everything at your fingertips. When it comes to your goals and your passions, you don't necessarily get it right now. And that's okay. That's normal. I think it's normalizing the fact that there is a progression and a journey. Everyone's on their own journey, right? So you don't just get it now. But if you are clear on what it is that you represent and where you really want to go, even if that morphs and changes over time, that's okay. Knowing that the goals that you set, that you are taking very specific, intentional steps along the way that connect to that, that they're not kind of random and all over the place. That is success, right? Seeing that you have a passion and you are clear about it and you are getting clear on that vision and you have goals to get there. But it doesn't mean that you're going to be there right now. It's that you are doing sweet, small steps and you are demonstrating that in everything you do a little bit every single day to get there where you want to be.
Okay, cool. So, would you like to share your journey, how you started your career, and how you have reached up to this level? Like you are training very professional people these days.
Yes. Well, I have not taken a linear path in my career, and that has been intentional on a lot of fronts, and sometimes just opportunistic or, resilience, right? So I think all of those things have been key traits in my career. I went to college at the University of Colorado Boulder and got 2 degrees, one in political science and one in broadcast production management. I thought I was going to go do press secretarial work, right, in Washington, D.C. And after pounding the pavement and realizing that that was not going to be the right path for me, I had to really step back and say, what is there for me? And it took me some time, but I did find the space of college recruiting and program development, which allowed me to see that I have a real connection with supporting people and developing people. And so I really developed most of my career in that space, and then knew that I wanted to move into other areas to expand my offering and demonstrate my skills in other ways so that I could come back and do what I'm doing now, which is bringing all of my different experiences and all the different skills that I've learned in all these different environments and different roles, and really be able to leverage that when I'm supporting others as they're going on their own career journeys.
Okay, cool. That's really amazing. So, Jennifer, if those candidates or those students who wants to do something big in their life wants to do something they are passionate about or want to achieve something big, so what you like to give a message to those kind of students or youth?
Yes. So uh, get clear on what that passion is. It's easy to say, oh, I want to go and kind of have this grandiose, kind of generalized vision of something, but to really get specific about it, what imagine yourself walking in those shoes. And I often talk to my clients as we're doing vision work, and we say, okay, imagine you're writing a screenplay, like you are writing a movie of yourself in the future. And sometimes it's only a month in the future, sometimes it's 6 months in the future, sometimes it's a year in the future. The work I do with clients is more in the near term. We're not looking way far out, but the same principles apply. It's write that vision in terms of first person, and you see yourself walking. What do you see? What do you smell? What do what's really vibrant for you? What's sticking out? And ensure that that's really captured in how you are describing your vision, so you can really see it and feel it.
Okay, that's really amazing. Like you look so young in like in your mid 20s or 30s. So what's the reason behind it? Do you do any kind of yoga or exercise?
Yes, yes. As I share with you, yes, I love yoga, and it's been an evolution for me. I was an athlete growing up, as I mentioned. I was a synchronized swimmer, and it was a very intensive, um, significant conditioning sport. Still is as a sport. And there's a lot of youth that experience the intense athletics if they are really connected and identify with the sport. So I grew up with this intense physical, expression of, like, when you go to do exercise, it's like all or nothing. So it took me some time to really evolve and appreciate yoga, and it has really helped me in so many ways, mentally and physically. So I start every day. I start every morning with my yoga practice, and I usually do a vinyasa flow. And I have some teachers that really incorporate some other disciplines, which I love. But that is really one of the best things for me that helps me start my day off right. Yeah, I love it.
That's great. So the viewers who wants to do something, you want to look young in, then you should go yoga. Like Jennifer is doing yoga, and you can see like she looks in her mid 20s. being in her mid 40s. So,
Well, it's very
uh,
kind of you. Thank you.
in other way, if we say like if some people also say like they should read lots of books. So, and I can see some
Mm.
of the books in your background.
Mhm.
So, what you
Yeah.
like to say on those stuff?
Yeah, I think yes, I do love books. I also love podcasts. I sometimes need to hear. I'm not always just a reading learner. I love to and I think that's important for people to figure out how they are able to take information in. I can read for certain periods of time, but then I like to listen and I like to watch, and I like to really mix it up so that I can absorb what's going on. But yes, one of my these are some of my favorite books, and one of them is called Mastering Life's Energies, which is written by one of my teachers, our main teacher in my coaching profession, and her name is Maria Nemeth, and she is phenomenal, and it really aligns actually, some of the things around yoga and just how you are being. So that's been a phenomenal book. I have other books. Let's see, I have a few multipliers, which is great, and smart tribes, all around like how do you um, really collaborate and work with others around you and build strong teams and build multiple perspectives and disciplines to come together to really produce an amazing product or outcome. So yeah, I like really the human aspect of writers, and where they really delve into how do you connect with people. I'm a connector, so how do you really bring different people together? How do you really bring the best out of people, including yourself? So those are some of the things that I like to focus on when I looked for a book.
That's amazing. So, in the last, will you like to give any motivational message, a short message for our viewers?
Oh my gosh. Well, I just, like I said before, I have so much faith in our upcoming generations and our youth. I think you have a lot to say and you have a lot to contribute. And I would say get really clear on what that vision is of what you want to contribute. What is that passion, that fire in your belly? And get clear on it so that you can really take specific steps towards being in that vision and contributing what we all want you to contribute to this world. It's important that you do that. So, and I'm excited to see. I would love to hear from any of you on your paths and your journeys, and what's really supporting you and motivating you. And if I can ever support any of you, I would love the opportunity to do so.
Okay, that's great. So the viewers who are watching this video, if you have any questions related to your career or coaching related to what you should choose, then you can comment in the video section, and we will try to get the best answers from our leadership coach, Jennifer. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you so much, Jennifer. It was a pleasure conducting your interview. It was very nice session with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.